What if I told you that the secret to doubling your daily output isn't found in your coffee cup or a late-night grind? It's hidden within the very first hour of your morning. Today, I'm sharing the exact framework through this story that transformed your life from disorganized stress to total control. Your transformation starts exactly 60 minutes after you wake up. In a time of kings and stone roads, when most people slept until the sun forced them awake, there lived a man named Archer. He was poor, tired, and almost invisible in his busy town. Every night he slept with hunger, and every morning he woke up with nothing but the same struggle waiting for him. He worked small jobs, carrying loads, cleaning stables, fixing broken tools. But the coins he earned were never enough. He often looked at wealthy traders in the market and wondered what made them different. Were they smarter or just lucky? Deep inside, Archer believed his life was already decided for him, that he was meant to struggle. One evening, feeling lost, he went to the wisest old man in his town, a man everyone respected and visited for advice. Archer asked him, "Why does my life never change?" The old man looked at him calmly and said, "Because you are living the same morning every day. Change your morning, and you will change your life." Archer didn't fully understand, so the old man added, "Wake up before the world. The man who uses the quiet hours before sunrise lives a different life than the one who wakes with the noise." That night, those words stayed in Archer's mind. He was afraid of the cold, afraid of the dark, but more afraid of staying the same. So before the rooster crowed, while the sky was still black, Archer forced himself out of bed. His body resisted, but he stepped outside. The town was silent. No noise, no people, no pressure. For the first time, he felt a strange kind of peace. He walked to the river, washed his face, and sat quietly, thinking. Then he walked through the empty market and noticed things he had never seen before. Broken stalls, unused spaces, small opportunities hidden in the quiet. That morning, instead of chasing something big, he simply picked up his old broken axe and sharpened it. When others were still asleep, Archer went into the forest and began cutting wood, not for someone else, but for himself. By the time the sun rose, he already had hours of work done. He carried the wood to the market early, before most sellers arrived. A man who needed wood for his oven bought everything. It wasn't much money, but it was his. With those coins, Archer bought a warm meal, simple bread and stew, and as he ate, he felt something new, not just full, but proud. That night, he marked his wall. One day completed. That small mark gave him a quiet sense of control, something he had never felt before. For the first time, he understood that even small effort can create change, and that realization stayed in his mind longer than the meal itself. The next morning was harder. His body ached, the cold felt sharper, and his mind told him to stay in bed. But he remembered that feeling, so he got up again. He moved slowly, but he moved anyway, and that made all the difference. Day after day, he repeated the same routine. Slowly, he improved. His hands grew stronger, his work became faster, and his thinking became sharper. He began to notice small details others ignored. and those small details gave him an advantage. He bought a better axe, then another. Soon he realized he couldn't grow alone, so he hired a young man who was also struggling. Together, they worked before sunrise, doubling their output. Their wood piles grew faster, and the market began to notice. Merchants came to Archer first because he was always ready while others were still waking up. His name slowly spread, but he knew the truth. It wasn't luck. It was those quiet hours no one else was using. He also learned patience because not every day brought profit, but every day brought progress if he stayed consistent. As time passed, Archer became more confident. He hired more workers, expanded his work, and even traveled to another town where wood was rare and valuable. There, he sold everything at higher prices and returned with more money than he had ever seen. But instead of wasting it, he invested it back into his work. He built storage, bought better tools, and created a system where everyone followed the same early routine. What started as one man waking up early became a culture of discipline. Archer no longer worked only with his hands. He started thinking, planning, and growing. He built a better home for his family, gave his mother a warm life, and became one of the most respected men in the region. He also began to understand something deeper. Success is not a single moment, but a chain of consistent days stacked together. Years later, the wise old man saw him again, no longer poor, but powerful. Archer thanked him, and the old man simply said, "I gave you direction, but you gave yourself discipline." And Archer finally understood. Success doesn't come from luck or talent. It comes from doing what others refuse to do, in the hours no one else wants to use. In the end, Archer realized something most people never understand. The biggest battle in life is not against poverty, bad luck, or other people. It is against the version of yourself that wants to stay comfortable. Every morning, he woke up before sunrise. He was proving to himself that discipline is stronger than excuses. The early hours did not magically change his life overnight, but they slowly changed him. They made him sharper, calmer, stronger, and more focused than the man he used to be. While others waited for motivation, Archer relied on routine. While others complained about their lives, he quietly worked on improving his. And little by little, those silent mornings built a future that once felt impossible. The truth is, success rarely comes from one big moment. It comes from small actions repeated every single day when nobody is watching. A single early morning may not change your life, but hundreds of them will. Archer's story reminds us that the quiet hours before the world wakes up can become the foundation of everything we dream about. Because in those moments, there are no distractions, no noise, and no excuses. Only you and the life you are building. So if you feel stuck, lost, or tired of living the same day again and again, maybe the answer is simpler than you think. Maybe your future is waiting in the hours you keep sleeping through. Start small. Wake up earlier. Use that time to think, learn, work, and grow. You do not need to become perfect overnight. You only need to stay consistent long enough for your habits to change your destiny. Just like Archer, your life can begin to change one quiet morning at a time.